Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Modern Warfare 3 from me to you, because that's what I do. I'm about to do the gumba. That motherfucker is funny. Oh, I don't know, this one guy, he does this like Nigerian prince commentating over his FIFA. This guy is super popular. Like, I just found him yesterday. He's on FIFA, and he's like, he was doing this Nigerian prince guy. You know, those Nigerian people always try to scam you on the internet and call your house talking about making you rich. That shit was hilarious. He did a parody to that on FIFA, and it was just hilarious. Anyways, you know, YouTube is full of tons of people that you will never see, because that's just how big YouTube is. And you know, I'm fortunate that you guys are here checking out my videos, because I like to bring you real up-to-date information, daily gameplay, because that way you know what's going on the real. You know, not somebody who's, you know, a part-time Call of Duty gamer who's half the time a critic, who's never around to give you up-to-date gameplay. No, that's not me. No, I'm the guy that actually plays the game every day, that gives you updates on it and tells you the legit shit, what's going on. So anyways, got this AK-47 gameplay with the silencer. Now I don't particularly look at this guy. Like, what, you didn't think, like, you know, I do that sometimes too. I'm guilty of it. Like, you'll capture the flag, and it's like a big whistle and bell, like, hey, he just captured the flag, everybody, come over here. And like, you run off the flag, and it's like instantaneously you get shot off the flag. But that guy was just laying there, and I'm like thinking, okay, you're not gonna run? Well, I'll kill you then, thanks. Those are always the easy ones. So here you see me shooting at some feet. It's always better to be safe than sorry. You know how you always shoot somebody and you're like, damn, I saw their name behind them, and then it wasn't the person. And in this game, you can't shrink the name or none of that, you know. And Black Ops had a lot of little stuff that made you happy in the game, didn't it? Didn't you like those little things that made you happy? Like shrinking the name, like the ability to go look at anybody's gameplay in theater mode in first person, so you can actually see what they were doing, how they were cheating. How the potato was cheating. Oh man, but you can't do that on this game. I mean, this game right here, I'm gonna have to say that after extensively playing it, that this is no more than, I would have to say this is no more than a Modern Warfare 2. A Modern Warfare 2 expansion pack. I mean, that's let's be honest here. Let's be real about it. I mean, you know, a lot of us were like, yeah, you know, we know it's going to be the same Call of Duty. We know it's going to be, everything's going to be the same. But you kind of figured, you're like, well, you know, you had some hope. Like, you know, Black Ops there was a difference. I mean, the theater mode was amazing. It was a big change, and you know, dogs and the way the colored schemes were, and you know, the different kill streaks, and you know, there's different, everything it just ran a lot smoother. I mean, the only thing I didn't like was the fact that it took 30 bullets to kill somebody in Black Ops. I mean, that's the one thing that's the one thing I can't stand in all these Call of Duties that they just got away from in Call of Duty 4. Man, who gives a damn? Just, you know what? When it comes down to it, people use about 3 or 4 perks, and that's it. That's it. Like, when it comes down to it, you're gonna lose Sleight of Hand, Assassin, and Dead Silence, or something to that effect. You might use like Marksman or Stalker on a rare occasion, but most of all, you're not gonna be like, you know, it's too difficult out there. I mean, it's like, you have to realize that when people are asking for, I don't know if the developers take this into account, when people are asking for the footsteps to be louder, and it's like, For God's sakes, they got headphones. Don't you realize that? I mean, if it gets any louder, what's the point of having the mini-map? To be honest with you, I watched Doc Holliday or Doc Holliday's like, he's like, I don't even see what the point of having a mini-map is. To be honest with you, I would love to have, you know, instead of giving somebody a UAV. Now, I did like El Presador's idea. You know, I've always liked that one. That idea, he's had that idea for about 1.5 years now. And I've always agreed with that one. It's like, if you're continuously moving, then you don't, if you're going to keep the mini map and you're continuously moving, then go ahead and take away the red dot. But if you stop moving, then you become a pronounced red dot pulsating on the mini map. And therefore, you know, that eliminates all of that. But I like to take it one step further. I think that, you know, there were some other games out there. I mean, literally, I think it was Hardcore that if you don't get a UAV, then the mini map won't even show up. So the point being is, there shouldn't even be an Assassin Pro in the game, and there shouldn't be a mini map in the game. And if you've got UAV, then the mini map shows up for a small time for that person who earned that kill streak. That's it. It shouldn't show up for anybody else. You know, and that's the way it should be. So that way people are moving around, they're not worrying about all this other shit. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's a really good idea, but I think the other idea is a lot better. I think that you should just have, you know, radar moving all the time, and you shouldn't have ghost or assassin. You shouldn't have a counter for it. There should be no counter for UAV. And then if that were the case, then people wouldn't even use anything else, really. A UAV would be like SR-71. It'd be like an 8 kill streak. Move the UAV up to like an 8. There you go. I wouldn't say 8. Move it up to like maybe a 5 or a 6. I think 5 or 6 would keep the game moving. 5 or 6 keeps the game moving. If you go too high, nobody will ever get it. And if you go too low, it'll be just going off the whole damn time, and nobody else will use any other kill streaks, and the game will be boring. And then like, why did you put it there? So that's what I would do. I mean, literally, you should just, you know, call me down to send Activision Infinity Ward Treyarch. Just go ahead and send me a plane ticket, fly me out there, and within 2 weeks of your alpha version, I can tell you everything that you need to fix with your game for you to save tons and tons of headache. Because as it stands right now, all Robert Bowen is a salesman trying to, you know, make people happy with nothing. That's, I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, the dude's a cool dude. I met him in person. I mean, he's a cool dude. But to be honest with you, I mean, all he's doing is he's selling a pipe dream. There's really nothing there. There's nothing to sell because it's all, I mean, it'll never come true. You know, and they don't want to have a beta because they don't want to fix the game before release because they're on a time schedule. So they're on this 8-month cycle. Every 8 months, every 9 months, they come out with a game. They're on that money cycle. They're not getting off that train. There ain't no way you're getting them off that train. But at least get me in the middle of brainstorming before you get halfway through production. How about that? Send me down halfway through production. I'll come down there, and, you know, I know it's a hard pill for you developers to swallow. You know, having some guy who's YouTube gamer, don't know nothing. But, you know, obviously everything I seem to say, everybody agrees with. You know, it seems to be like if you would have put it in the game, that would work, save you tons of trouble. And every time you have to, you know, do a patch past the first patch with 50 grand. Fuck, I know I'm worth $250,000. I could save you at least half. You can give half to me at first patch. I'll be done. Anyway, it's your boy Fist. Until next time, peace. I'm out.